What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. This is Brooks over at the Auto Refinery. As you can see, we got an iconic car here. So for all you JDM owners out there or fans, we got a 2019 Civic Type-R. We did a little walk around. We will here in a minute and give you a good before and after. But what we're doing here is basically a preservation detail. So as you guys know, these guys are pretty important cars in the JDM industry. So we want to keep this thing looking as nice as possible. And this customer is a new customer of ours, but he just wants to keep this thing in prime condition. So we're doing an exterior wash. We're going to decontaminate the paint with chemicals only. And then we're going to do a very clean and thorough interior detail for this customer. So we're going to get started on this. We'll kind of show you some before and afters and some video on the progress as well. All right, guys, as you can see, the wash is all done. It's time to move on to the next portion of this detail. We still need to dry it off and do some fine tuning on the outside. We're going to do a nice wax on this time, more or less a ceramic based sealant. Customer did opt out of doing a actual coating this time around. That will be for the next time he comes in, so we can get that done for him. But once we're all done with that, we're going to move on to the interior of the car. So the interior doesn't need much. It is his daily driver, but he only drives a couple times a week. So with that being said, it's really not that bad. So all we really need to do is give it a nice vacuum, wipe down all the surfaces on the interior, wipe off all the seats, give it a nice clean. So once we get to all that, we'll give you some insight on what you can do maybe at home, what we do here in the shop as far as to get an interior ready to go and dialed in. And then we'll show you the entire car of what it looks like after we're done. So without further ado, let's get started.